Action.
I became passionate with film when I was living in New York at 7 years old. I was a huge fan of the James Bond films, and I always wanted to be as cool, strong, and attractive as a 00 agent. At that point in my life, I wanted to be an actor. In 5th grade, I was a member of the school's news team, and I worked as an anchor as well as a weatherman. In 5th grade, students go through the Drug Awareness Program, or DARE. The officer running the program would occasionally eat lunch with us youngins. For whatever reason, at the time, I had come to believe that I knew how to rap. I would come up with these so-called hip-hop lyrics about some nonsensical stuff that was going on at the time. One day at the end of the lunch, while waiting for our teacher to take us back to the classroom, Officer Smiley, the DARE officer, offered me to create and perform a rap for the DARE Assembly graduation. I accepted the offer and was proud of the result.
Before we leave, when I first started teaching 5th grade here at Crabapple, I was informed that there was an up-and-coming rapper here. He was a student. So I met with this student. I would eat lunch with him, and he would just start telling me all these raps that he made up every day. They were really good at it. Well, he came up to me one day, and he asked that he made a DARE rap, and that he wanted to say it during graduation. So he let me read it, and he did an excellent job. Great job. So that's what we're going to hear. So this is his first gig, which I'm sure will move him to a bright career in the entertainment industry. So let's have Frank Amoroso.
I'd like to first thank my brother who played the piano in the background music, so thanks. Yo, Officer Smiley's cool. He teaches DARE at Crabapple School. What's DARE? Teaches people not to do drugs, or else they'll turn into big ugly thugs. You go to jail. Your whole life will fail. And one will send you email. There are many different kinds of drugs. Some are marijuana, some are cocaine. But either one, they're both the pain. But drugs are not the only thing that's bad for you. Alcohol and cigarettes can make you feel blue. For one, alcohol can make you fall. For another reason, it's not very pleasing, that alcohol can give you sweat sweets. So if you try to say let's go to the beach, you'd say something along the lines of Liggin' in the Geech. And even worse, if you smoke cigarettes, you'll have better chances to get cardiac arrest. They can give you lung disease, and I ask you not to smoke it if you please. And all of this is mostly caused by peer pressure. That's why you cannot fall for peer pressure. Whether you're a him or a her, you should be yourself and just say no. But especially with tobacco, it's seriously wacko.
We'll be signing autographs. Once again, I'd just like to thank everybody for showing up today and being part of the DARE.
In middle school, I loved to entertain my teachers and friends. Throughout my entire duration of middle school, I would do my best to make class as enjoyable as possible. In 8th grade, I was nominated as the funniest as well as the most unique of all 8th grade students. I lost both of those. Sometimes in the process, I would have to speak with my teachers about not disrupting class. I rarely got in trouble for it, just a good talking to. As the years progressed, I began to learn the fine line of when enough is enough. I was nominated funniest for my group with the 3 8th grade groups. I won. In 9th grade, my desire to act and work on films was still apparent. That's when I met Tyler Rinaldi. Tyler was and still is one of my best friends in Georgia. Another great friend is Riley Graham. With the two of them, I began making my first videos.
Yeah. Right, everybody in the house, make some noise! Alright. Give it up for the seniors!
Atticus, we gotta get to trial right now. Let's go.
Alright. I got this.
My name is Atticus and I'm a gentleman. To kill a mockingbird, that is all sin.
We loved making videos, and we made a lot of them. But, unfortunately, in 2010, Tyler deleted all of our videos. That action was, and still is, to me, one of the worst feelings in the world. To have all those memories go on forever. But it's okay, because Tyler learned from his mistake and he realized it's one of the biggest mistakes he's ever made. You see, memories are one of the most important tools that we have that make us want to succeed and be as happy as we were looking back as we want to be moving forward. Sophomore year, I met Dennis Leary and Robin Williams. I made both of them laugh, which was a great confidence booster. I didn't have an available slot in my school schedule for the video production class, but I helped out whenever I could. I would write, direct, and act in many of the productions on which they were developing.
Where's he at?
He'll wash his hands.
My head held high, staying in school cause you know I'm so fly. Just like the song, I'll do it till I die. Try skipping school and you'll fall from the sky.
If you were smart, Tosh T, stay in school. Stay in school. If you were dumb, school skipper, you're a fool. You're a fool. If you want best of semester, put in work.
Alright guys, this is a compatibility test. This needs to be turned in by Friday. Alright, thanks. What is this? It's a compatibility test to see your guy friends and girlfriends are.
Dude, this is my chance to be compatible with Bailey Dacascos.
He's toxic. What do you know about Bailey?
Dude, she gave me a candy gram last year.
No way.
Yeah.
Question number 1. Are you male or female? Male and single. Yeah. Your idea of a great party is, wouldn't know, which is most important in a friendship? I wonder what Clay Carroll put. I want to be best friends with him.
Oops. I'm really sorry. I didn't know. Oh man, it's no problem. Sorry. It's cool. I know you were being hard. Yeah. It's alright though, you know? Alright, I'm so sorry. Oops. No problem.
Clay Carroll's answer sheet. Let's see what he put down. Whoa, he put down his phone number. I best copy that down for show. Whoa, what does that answer say? What?
What are you doing, man? Oh, never mind.
In 11th grade, I finally joined the video production / news team. The class was great and I had and made some good friends. Tyler was in the class and his mom was actually the teacher. That year is when I became more professional on the announcements and with the videos I created. And we learned how to use special effects.
What are you doing here by yourself, man? The question is, how did you get out here?
Whoa! Yo, Frank, I believe he asked you first, dude.
Yeah, man.
Alright, I just wanted to come out here. It's a beautiful day, and everybody's in the cafeteria. I don't want to be like all them.
That's good that you think for yourself, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't jump on bandwagons like Lil Wayne. Like, would you jump off a bridge if someone else wanted to?
I know I wouldn't.
It depends, man. How tall is the bridge?
Joe, it doesn't matter. It's a metaphor.
You're a metaphor!
Yo, James, we're over here, man.
I'll be there in a minute.
What a rookie.
Where'd he go? Look, Frank, This is why we're here. We're trying to tell you, be yourself. Like Barney from the Jersey Shore says, I'ma do me, you do you.
How does this happen?
Did I make it? No, you're a little late, man. You can teleport away now?
I'm just gonna walk away.
I also wrote, directed, and performed a parody of a music video to a popular song promoting people to buy school lunches.
Lunch, 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 cafeteria! Lunch, 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 lunch.
Starting over the summer, I began to record everything, and I would have my video camera with me all the time. Then, at the end of summer vacation, I got a text from an unknown number. It was a cheerleader, wondering if I would like to be the chief, our school's mascot. I told her maybe, and she told me to speak with the coach when school started. I wasn't sure if I wanted to be the mascot, but in the end, I chose to do it. And it's one of the best decisions I've made. I had a lot of fun, and I started to make a name for myself around the school. I went on the announcements as the chief to get the school pumped up for the games.
Is versing Stars Middle High School. The women's game is at 5:30 and the men's game follows sometime around 7:30. Everyone needs to be there. It's going to be an awesome game. I will be there in my chief attire. Hopefully they'll let me in this time because last time I went to a Stars Middle game, they wouldn't let me in because I was a prop. They said I was a prop.
Then came Spirit Week.
Powder Puff game will be tomorrow. We got trick chicks playing football dressed up as dudes. That's my type of thing. Got that Lady Gaga swag. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be dressed in a full cheerleading outfit. Sola Anderson, Bradley Robertson, some other people that you'd love to see dressed like girls secretly. It's gonna be a fun time. Come on out. I don't know what time it is, but figure it out. And come on out, and I said come on out like 15 times. I think it's at 7. After the parade, of course, come to the parade. And you know what, just have a fun time.
Then it was time to announce senior superlatives. I wanted to win funniest since I was in 9th grade.
Another big round of applause. Let's give him a
That's not a game song. That's a class song. Class of 2012. 1-2. Sometimes a teacher would assign a video project for a grade in the class. I usually write and direct those videos as well.
You have to do your job. You say, ready, stop, look at me. Get your hand off the doorknob. You don't do your job.
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 No.
You don't do your, exactly, like, you don't do your job.
You don't do your job.
Good.
I don't want to go. Training to be a knight's hard work.
Everybody has to do things they don't want to do. You need to go out there and do your job.
You don't do your job.
Yes, I do. I'm just busy right now.
After school.
Well, I guess so.
The chorus teacher that ran the pageant I hosted the year before asked me to host a talent show. I hosted that event, as well as hosting the dance competition just 5 days later.
Swimming, women, Pokemon, wrestling, dancing, go-kart fishing, power tools, or recycling? If you answered yes to women, wrestling, or dancing, then you need to see Dancing with the Chiefettes, Wednesday, November 16th. If you answered yes to liking go-kart fishing, then you're weird. Each Chiefette will dance with a member of the wrestling squad. I hope everyone comes out to see the event because I will be hosting it with Brad Yarbrough. What?
This is going to be interesting.
That video was the first promo for Dancing with the Chiefettes, and in the second one, Mr. Yarbrough and I impersonated each other.
Alright guys, Brad Yarbrough here to tell you I'll be hosting Dancing with the Chiefettes. So everyone needs to make sure they come out before they do get some MITC cookies.
Chief here, Frank
A lot of fun,
Amoroso.
it'd be great.
Tomorrow night, Dancing with the Chiefettes. You better be there, I'm gonna be there, he's gonna be there, we're gonna be doing push-ups on the stage. Seniors, where's my seniors at? Be there.
Not cool, Coach. Not cool.
What, you didn't like it?
I like the jacket. As I started to get more recognition for what I can do, I started to get offers for bigger jobs. A local pop artist, Lindy Lane, contacted me to work as a character in her music video. Although I didn't get paid for this or mostly no previous activities, I still took the offer. I knew that what I was doing, whether with pay or no pay, I was getting more and more recognized. And this job in Lindy's music video proves that everything leads to something. The scholarship pageant I hosted the year before was back for its 3rd annual year, and I was asked to host it for my 2nd year in a row. A local tuxedo shop contacted me and asked if I needed a tuxedo. I told them I would if the school paid for it, and they said that if I wear it at the show, then I would get it for free. Finally, I got a sponsor. When I went back to the tuxedo store to return my tuxedo, the owner made a deal with me. If I get 7 people to come to the shop and rent a tux, then my prom tuxedo is free. I got 7 in a short amount of time, and she said the more people I get, she would start paying me. So I made this commercial. She also rents out chocolate fountains, and she paid me to be a chocolate fountain attendant at a wedding reception. Then she told me that a golf country club, basically the center of where I live, in Peachtree City, saw the tuxedo commercial and they would like to hire me to create a commercial for them. I replied that I would get back to them after I finished my scholarship video, because around that time a couple weeks ago, I received word that I made it into the semifinals for a $35,000 scholarship to Full Sail University.
Woohoo!
My prom tuxedo was... Now I'm working on the scholarship video, and I'm almost done.
Be there.
Not cool, Coach. These activities, I still took the offer. I knew that what I was doing, whether with pay or no pay, I was getting more and more right. That everything leads to something. That everything leads to something. That everything leads to something. That everything leads to something.
True that.
Just kidding.
Do you need a tuxedo for prom? Come to Celebrate Tuxedos in Peachtree City, Georgia, located next to Partners Pizza. We've got a lot of name brands such as After Six, Ralph Lauren, Joseph Aboud, and Calvin Klein. Our store hours are Monday through Friday, 12 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 3, and Sunday, 1 to 4. Visit us online at celebrationgeorgia.com. Celebrate Tuxedos! Oh yeah, and by the way, we're secured by Ultimate Security, so don't try to mess with us, okay? Check out this tuxedo. What's cooking good looking? Hope it's macaroni and cheese. I love macaroni and cheese.